Have you ever felt like no matter what you do, it's never quite enough? Maybe you've tried to be the perfect boyfriend, the perfect husband, but you still feel like something's missing. You wonder if she even notices the little things you do, or if she even cares. The truth is, most men feel this way at some point. You want to make her happy, but it's like there's a secret rule book you don't have access to. What if I told you there are things women absolutely love about you, but they'll never say it out loud? Today, I'm going to reveal what those things are, and why they matter more than you think. By the end of this video, you'll know the exact traits and behaviors that women secretly crave in a man, but almost never admit. You'll discover how to show up with confidence, take back control in your relationship, and become the kind of man she truly values and respects. Why she acts careless. Have you ever wondered why a girl seems careless with you, treating you like an option, not a priority? Why she pulls away, ignores your messages, or acts like she doesn't care? The truth may hurt, but it's simple. It's not really about her. It's about you. She's responding to your energy. When you act unsure of your worth, when you constantly seek her validation, when your focus is on winning her over instead of building your own value, you become replaceable in her eyes. And no one prioritizes what they feel they can easily replace. Chasing her, over-texting, overthinking, compromising your standards just to keep her interested, these are signals that you don't see your own value. And if you don't value yourself, why should she? Here's the shift. You don't need to chase her affection. You need to chase your own approval, your purpose, your standards, your inner peace. When you truly respect yourself, that energy speaks louder than any words. You move differently. You're not desperate. You're not afraid of walking away. And that's when people, including her, start to take notice. It's not about playing games or pretending not to care. It's about genuinely prioritizing your life, your purpose, your growth. Because when you do, the right people naturally gravitate toward you. Stop trying to prove your worth to her. Start proving it to yourself. Emotional detachment. Your most powerful weapon in any relationship, especially with women, is emotional detachment. Why? Because the moment she senses that she can control your emotions, she will test you. If she ignores your messages, cancels plans last minute, or gives you cold, dry replies, and you react with frustration, neediness, or anxiety, you're handing her the remote to your emotional state. And once she has that control, she'll keep pressing buttons to see what happens. But when you remain calm, unbothered, and grounded in your own reality, you flip the script. You're no longer reacting. You're responding. You're not caught in her emotional storm. You're standing outside it. Here's a common scenario. She goes distant over text. Most guys spiral. They overthink every message, reread conversations, and wonder what they did wrong. But the truth is, her behavior isn't always about you. Sometimes it's her own mood, her own day, her own inner conflict. So don't personalize it. Your happiness, confidence, and peace must come from within, not from her attention or approval. Emotional detachment doesn't mean you stop caring. It means you stop depending on her to feel good about yourself. Train your mind to stay centered. Let your calm presence speak louder than any emotional reaction. Because in the end, a man who can't be shaken emotionally is a man no one can control. Actions. Words. Most men make the same mistake. They try to talk their way into a woman's heart. Long texts, emotional confessions, promises of how different they are. But here's the truth. She's heard it all before. Words are cheap. Anyone can say the right thing. What actually stands out? Action. When you say you're confident, show it by not chasing. When you say you're different, prove it by how you carry yourself. When you say you're serious, demonstrate it through consistency, not clinginess. Real confidence doesn't beg. It doesn't explain itself over and over. It simply shows up. Calm, steady, grounded. Stop trying to convince her. You're not on trial. Instead, live in a way that makes your presence speak for itself. Keep your word. Stay focused on your purpose. Handle challenges without losing your balance. Don't react to every test she throws your way, because that's what separates you from the noise. Not your words, but your actions. Let your life do the talking. Set boundaries. If you don't set boundaries, she will, and they won't be in your favor. A woman will naturally test your limits, not to hurt you, but to understand you. If you allow last-minute plans, mixed signals, or inconsistent behavior without consequence, you teach her that your time and self-respect are negotiable. Boundaries aren't about controlling her, they're about respecting yourself. If she ignores you all day, then texts at night wanting to meet, don't jump to please her. Respond calmly. Sorry, I'm busy tonight. Let's figure something out tomorrow. That one sentence says more than 1,000 needy replies. It says you're not desperate, you have a life, and your time matters. Boundaries also apply to emotional clarity. If she's confused, figuring things out, or keeping you as an option while talking to others, be clear. I'm not going to be one of many. Either we're exclusive or we move on. No threats, no begging, just truth. If she respects it, she'll rise to meet you. If not, walk away quietly and confidently. Remember, setting boundaries doesn't push the right woman away. It filters the wrong one out. Reclaim your time. One of the biggest mistakes men make is giving away their time too easily. Rearranging your schedule for her, canceling plans with friends, waiting by your phone for her reply, always being available. When you do this, you're sending a clear message. My time doesn't matter. And if you don't value your time, why should she? Women are drawn to men who are grounded in their purpose, not those who orbit around them. A man who can confidently say, I can't tonight, I have things to do, commands instant respect. Because it shows you have a life, a mission, priorities beyond chasing her. This isn't about playing hard to get. It's about genuinely living with direction. When your time is protected, when your energy is focused, you radiate confidence without trying. So stop waiting for her to make plans. Stop dropping everything the moment she calls. Start living your life, and let her be part of it only if she aligns with it. Reclaim your time. Reclaim your power. Self-respect starts with how you spend your hours. Mystery. Create curiosity and unpredictability. Predictability kills attraction. Mystery keeps her interested. If she knows your every move, there's nothing left to discover. But if you have your own hobbies, friends, and passions, she'll always be curious about what you're up to. When I stopped oversharing and started keeping some things to myself, women became more interested. They'd ask more questions, try to get closer, and invest more in the relationship. Curiosity is a powerful motivator. When a woman can't predict your every move, she invests more energy trying to figure you out. This keeps the attraction alive. Don't reveal everything. Keep some things to yourself. Let her wonder. Handle mood swings. Stay calm under fire. Can you stay calm even when she's testing every nerve in your body? You're on a date. Something small sets her off. Maybe she snaps at the waiter. Or maybe she turns hyper-emotional over something that doesn't quite make sense. You feel triggered. But instead of reacting, you take a breath. You hold eye contact. You don't match her chaos. Boom. She calms down. Why? Because your energy led, not followed. She's watching your reactions, even subconsciously. If you get pulled into her storm, she knows you can't anchor her in real life. Your calm reveals your confidence. Your ability to hold the room when the mood shifts? That's alpha energy. Mirror neurons in the brain reflect others' emotional states. When you remain grounded, she naturally mirrors that calm and feels safe doing so. This creates deep emotional trust. Rejection as growth. Don't crumble. Learn and evolve. Rejection isn't the end. It's feedback. She pulls away, or things don't work out. Most men crumble, blame themselves, or get bitter. The high-value man learns, adapts, and grows. I used to take rejection personally, thinking it meant I wasn't good enough. But every rejection taught me something valuable, about myself, about women, and about what I really wanted. Growth mindset is attractive. When you see rejection as a lesson, not a loss, you become more resilient and confident. Women are drawn to men who can handle setbacks with grace. See rejection as a lesson, not a loss. Use it to become better. So, let's recap. You've just learned 8 powerful truths about what women secretly love in men, but rarely say out loud. These aren't just tricks or quick fixes. They're about building a mindset and lifestyle that naturally attracts respect, desire, and genuine connection. Remember, emotional detachment earns respect. Valuing your time makes you valuable. Actions always speak louder than words. Boundaries protect your worth. Your life comes first. Mystery keeps things exciting. Staying calm during her storms builds trust. Her storms build